Yo, what's up, guys? Somebody went today, man. Coming out with more NBA breaking news. The trade deadline is on fire. I don't even know if anybody's gonna care about tomorrow because so many moves are being made in the last couple of days that it's like, okay, whatever happens tomorrow happens. But it's been probably the best trade deadline of all time, and it started obviously because of Luka Doncic really carrying a lot of that. But we have a tweet from Shams. Breaking: the Pelicans have traded Brandon Ingram to the Raptors for Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, and one first-round pick, alongside also a second-round pick as well. Brandon Ingram, you are a Toronto Raptor. Interesting. A team that had lost like 9 or 10 games in a row, was in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes. Raptors fans were on the tank, man. They were a fun team, always in close games, but they were losing those games, and their fans were fine because they were tanking for Cooper Flag or for Ace Bailey or for somebody else. Like, you feel me? But they're like, okay, you're gonna give me a buy low spot for Brandon Ingram, who was one of the better mid-range shooters in basketball, a guy that I'm still pretty high on. The big thing with Brandon Ingram is obviously always going to be his injury concerns, and the biggest ability is availability. And Brandon Ingram is, of course, in typical Brandon Ingram fashion, currently injured right now, and God knows when he'll be back. Now, with the Pelicans acquiring a first-round pick for BI, it is officially Trey Murphy the third season in New Orleans. He will officially be starting. He's been on an absolute heater, and overall just a better floor spacer for the likes of Zion Williamson. You still have McCollum, was I think expiring. DeJounte, unfortunately, I believe he tore his Achilles out for the season. That absolutely sucked. They just traded for him. They had a really good core with those 5 guys that I just mentioned, and Eve Misi, he's been pleasantly surprising, to be honest, as a not big college basketball guy. I didn't really see him at Baylor. He's gotten a fair share of double doubles. I'll give him his credit, for sure. The core for the Raptors is interesting just because they haven't played much this season. I'm obviously talking about Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly. They haven't played much. Now you add on Brandon Ingram, you still have Jakob Poeltl. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow they traded away both Jakob Poeltl and also Chris Boucher. Just 2 veterans that I believe at the very minimum Boucher maybe an expiring contract. I'm not too sure, but Jakob Poeltl. But I'm guessing with them trading away a first-round pick that they're gonna lock in Brandon Ingram to the core of this Raptors team. I actually really like it, to be honest. Obviously, you would need Quickly to stay healthy because this team definitely lacks three-point shooting. Not that Brandon Ingram isn't a good three-point shooter, it's just most of his game comes from the mid-range shot. But he has incredible length. Pause of hell. So we're looking at a starting 5 fully healthy for the Raptors, being what? Emmanuel Quickly at the 1. At the 2, I mean, Ingram really plays 2 through 4. Let's say Brandon Ingram at the 2. No. Right now, because they're gonna have a good lottery pick. I don't think they make the playoffs, but they may be a playing team. I don't know. They were 16-35. God knows they've been playing good basketball recently, though, so I'll give them credit for that. But we're looking at what? Manuel Quickly, Grady Dick. I don't know if Grady Dick's gonna start, honestly. I mean, he's been starting recently. I was gonna say Quickly, Dick. Pause again. Quickly, Dick. I was gonna say B.I. Scotty Poeltl, but there's no room for Ingram. Obviously, they're starting 5 right now prior to the Ingram trade, so it'd have to be Grady to come off the bench. I think it's perfectly fine for him. Probably Ingram at the 2 or Barrett at the 2, whatever. When they're interchangeable, obviously, even though Ingram's taller. Let's say RJ at the 2, whatever. Quickly at the 1. RJ at the 2, B.I. at the 3, Scotty at the 4, Poeltl at the 5. Now, I do expect them to trade Jakob Poeltl away. Start off the season incredibly on fire, and you can get a double-double every single day. Just not the greatest free throw shooter, but it is what it is. And not the greatest defender, but he's not on like Valanciunas or Vucevic level of awful defender, but you understand. So that's the Raptors side of things. The Pelicans, like I mentioned, they're also getting a first round pick, which I think is really good value for Ingram. If it's this season's first round pick, that's a home run. I doubt it's this season's first round pick just because Ingram's injured, quickly still injured. God knows if the Raptors could make the play-in. I mean, they're 16-35. Like, God knows what. Bruce Brown's expiring contract. He signed like a 2-year, $40 million deal. This is his third team on that contract. Pacers, Raptors, and now the Pelicans. So, I guess Kelly Olynyk, I believe they did something where they traded it for Olynyk, but like gave him like a first round pick. I mean, he started off really cool. I think he's been all right recently from what, if I remember correctly, in a second round pick. Okay, cool. I would like to see what that first round pick for Brandon Ingram is going to be. Did Shams go ahead and update that? I don't think he did. So, yeah, we still don't know what that first round pick is going to be. Like I said, I'm guessing that it's going to be a first round pick that is not from this season. It's from somewhere in the future. But Bruce Brown is a New Orleans Pelican. Brandon Ingram, again, you would like more spacing wise because obviously Pirtle is not a 3-point threat. Scotty Barnes isn't a 3-point shooter, but he is capable of hitting threes, not consistently though. BI, he can shoot the three at like a league average rate. He's just not a 3-point shooter. RJ, at the very best, you get him at around like league average, and quickly he's like a 3-point shooter, but he kind of said to save his life, and he hasn't proven that he's anything but a sixth man, unfortunately. So still waiting for Quickly to stay healthy, show a playmaking leap, and show that he can be an efficient player with the Toronto Raptors alongside their now 3 players with, not including himself, with RJ Barrett, with Scotty Barnes, and now with Brandon Ingram. So very, very interesting. So again, we still don't know what year that first round pick is going to. But the fact that it did end up getting a first round pick for BI is pretty cool, to be honest. Again, I just really don't know what that first round pick year is going to be talking about. But outside of that, I'm just seeing actually the Pelicans officially traded away everything from the Anthony Davis trade. And now AD's a Maverick, so people are saying that Josh Hart was the best asset they got. Brandon Ingram clears him out as a player, but right now, Josh Hart has been one of the best role players in all of basketball. So, okay, so apparently, again, take this with a grain of salt. This is a top 4 projected 2026 first round pick. So it's a top 4 pick, and they keep it. If not, then they don't. Yeah, because it would be an absolute. It would be an absolute home run if the Pelicans got this year's Raptors unprotected first round pick, like his top 5, top whatever, not top 10 because they might get the 10th. Let's be honest, or maybe even top 4. Who knows? Because BI can't stay healthy. Quickly, he's been playing a handful of games this season, like less than like 10 off the top of my head. Scotty's dealt with his injuries. Only guy who's really been healthy, I feel like, is really in the starting 5 has been RJ Barrett and Jakob Poeltl, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Brandon Ingram, you are a Toronto Raptor. Very, 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 very interesting right there. Did not expect the Raptors to do that. I've heard rumors about the Pelicans, with talking with the Raptors, obviously, and also the Hawks. Just 2 teams that really just aren't like contending teams, but I guess are building for the future, not just for now. So, hey, take a buy low spot on BI, sign him to a contract extension. I mean, he's a rental. I doubt they would trade for him without the idea of, re-signing him, because why would you trade for Ingram with like 4 months left in his contract and he's not currently healthy right now? And when you're in a season where you're in the midst of you thought was Cooper Flag sweepstakes, and hey, they don't even have to rush BI back or anything like that. They can just chill and not really have to do anything. So yeah, shout out to Enjoy B-Ball. This is the official AD trade initially with the Pelicans, going from the Pelicans to the Lakers. Lakers get AD, the Pelicans get Lonzo Ball, just signed a 2-year, $20 million extension to remain with the Bulls. Shout out to that boy ZO2. Josh Hart, one of the phenomenal role players in the NBA. Brandon Ingram was a Raptor and 3 first-round picks. So, hey, it is what it is. Hey, Raptors fans, goodbye, low spot Pelicans fans. You washed your hand with Brandon Ingram. Probably weren't going to resign him. And there's officially Trey Murphy the third season. As a Trey Murphy the third fan, Trey Murphy the third FC, we are here. But other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and to like my boy John. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.